Hey everybody. All right. Today I'm talking about narcissistic parents as grandparents. So, if you have narcissistic parents, their relationship or interaction with your children. Um if you followed me, you know that I just recently learned about narcissistic abuse, and thank God it's so illuminating and so validating. I've gone all these years questioning myself, having this terrible feeling around these people that are my family. Um, and then I learned about narcissistic abuse thanks to YouTube, and everything has fallen into place. And I've been kind of navigating through my next steps in terms of protecting myself. And here's where I'm at. So, I learned earlier this year about narcissistic abuse, and like the end of August, probably, like my awful, repulsive, deplorable, narcissistic mother basically attacked me in my own home because I started to limit my interactions with her because I realized that I'm her main source of supply. I've been the black sheep, the scapegoat my entire life, and so I'm essentially the family's whipping girl. Um, she's so horrible to me, and I finally started protecting myself. My first tactic, I was using the gray rock method. So whenever I would deal with her, I would keep my responses, my interactions to a minimum. I was basically not giving her anything, not giving her supply. Because what I realized as well is that I am her main source of supply. I have an older sibling that I have no contact with, thanks to triangulation, no doubt, and other factors. But so she, like, anyway, his interaction with my narcissistic mother is minimal. He doesn't offer her much to begin with. So I don't know if that's intentional, but I appreciate the strategy now because I realize it's like genius. Like, she's just been an emotional vampire, like from the jump, like with me. Like, I'm her big supply. I'm her daughter, so she has free reign, full access to me in my life. So she has always taken advantage of that. So I have a husband and three beautiful children, and all of it is just material for her to feed off of, to present to her followers or anyone that pays her attention. She speaks about me, my husband, our beautiful children, and of course, there's my son, Joey. Unfortunately, he passed away from brain cancer um, a few years ago. So that's a huge source of sympathy for her. I am also in a wheelchair. So huge sources of supply for my narcissistic mother. I don't like referring to her as my mother, so anyway, but for the purposes of this video, for getting my message out there, I will do that. So I've been navigating through my dealings with them because I pray that through, identifying these issues and dealing with this emotional trauma, this abuse, that I will improve physically. Maybe get out of the wheelchair. That would be incredible. Because I've done like every physical treatment available for MS, and all for naught. Like, none of it has any impact on me. And one of my friends said to me at one point, a medium that I absolutely love, said that your spiritual body is so much stronger than your physical body. So I'm going with that, and I'm tackling my emotional, spiritual issues. Anyway, so my whole point here is that my husband and I have been navigating through dealing with my narcissistic mother and equally toxic father. He's not the narcissist, but his association with her is horribly toxic. He will support her to the death. He will take me down, like, without batting an eyelash. Like, every time I've ever even tried to enlist his help or go to him with any issues or my dealings with her, he will always put me down. He will always trample me to support her, to defend her. It's disgusting. So ultimately, I have no one. I have grown up with a narcissistic mother, a toxic father that supports her. My older sibling brother is, I'm without contact in that aspect, so I don't even have him. I've had no extended family to, intervene on my behalf or stick up for me, or so here I am. So I've been trying to navigate how to deal with my husband, and I have been trying to navigate what to do with this narcissistic mother of mine. And, our daughters are 6 years old and 8 years old right now. And we were like, what do we do? They kind of have this superficial bullshit relationship with them because, of course, the narcissist loves to exploit our children, like to try to make themselves look better. Like, oh, I'm such a wonderful grandmother. And like, it's so BS. Like, they will come and go as they please. Like, they have no solid relationship in terms of myself and my husband or our beautiful daughters, who are awesome. Like, I know I'm their mother and I am very biased, but our kids are so loving and so open and wonderful. And my narcissistic mother, of course, has no appreciation for that. She has no appreciation for anyone. So my husband and I, for a while, were like, oh, what do we do? They kind of have this relationship with our kids. We don't want to hurt our children or deprive them of having a relationship with these jerks if it's meaningful. Well, I have learned so much from my own eyes, my own experience, but also I've come across so much information in terms of your narcissistic parents and the way they behave as grandparents. And, I fully can support like all this information I have read and seen. And it's unbelievable that these people haven't hurt us enough. Now they're going to hurt us through our children and hurt our children as well. So, spoiler alert, my conclusion is that I don't want our children to have anything to do with these jerks. There's no good intentions there. They're disgusting. So, here's why. All right, so it's almost Halloween, right? So, every year around Halloween, the narcissistic mother gets like some kind of coupon or discount, or I don't know what the hell it is, but something through her work where she gets a discount through like a Halloween basket or a Halloween like candy thing. So she sends it to our kids every year. And we don't eat it, we don't enjoy it. It's just clearly for her fulfillment, so she could go brag to people about how great she is and how she sent this to the kids. Anyway, so the other day, the UPS guy came, or FedEx, or one of the delivery guys came, and I look out the door and I see this box with the lettering on the I was like, oh no, they didn't. Yes, they did. So I was like, I don't want anything to do with this box. I don't want it anything. I don't want it in this house. I don't want it near me. I don't want it near our kids. So I wanted to return it, but I was like, gosh, that's a lot of work. I don't even know where to start. Like, I would have to deal with the post office and yada, yada, yada. I was like, you know what? Screw it. Like, my husband was like, we'll just throw it out. So we were like, we could either throw it out. We decided he'll just take it to work. So fine. So, but most importantly, I did not want to give it to our children. Again, I can't say it enough. I am honored and privileged to be the mother to these beautiful, incredible, amazing little girls. But I, like, in true to form, my narcissistic mother is trying to use them. She's trying to use them to hurt me. She's trying to use them for her supply. Ultimately, it's just manipulation. Everything the narcissist does is for manipulation. So she sends them this candy, popcorn, whatever the heck it was, box of treats for Halloween. So I'm thrilled that my husband had the idea that he would just take it to work, whatever. I was like, awesome, perfect. So that's what we did with it. And one of my friends from Instagram, who's adorable and fabulous, sent me a message that says she read somewhere that gifts from narcissists don't hold the same, like, rules of, like, manners and etiquette like other people. And I was like, oh my God, thank you for saying that, because, you know, like, I'm a decent person and I have, like, values and manners, and, you know, whenever you get a gift from someone, you want to thank them, acknowledge it, appreciate it. And I'm like, no part of me wants anything to do with this gift, this manipulation strategy. So, but she said, like, any gifts from narcissists, which are not gifts, we know they're just a manipulation ploy, tactic, whatever. She said the rules don't apply. So you could donate it, you could throw it out, you could do whatever you want, and that's the end of it. So I was like, oh, that's awesome. So anyway, so my husband's taking it to work, or took it to work. But gosh, it's like everything's becoming so much clearer to me. Like, we haven't seen them or dealt with them since August, like the last time she came here and attacked me in my own home, saying horrible things to me and making sure that my husband wasn't here so that she could corner me by myself. Her and my toxic father could corner me while I was by myself. So they made sure my husband wasn't here. So this is another very illuminating thing that they've done to help me. It's only strengthening my decision to just get the heck away from them and to protect my family from them as well. So this is just a prime example of their flagrant disrespect for me. Like, never mind that they are our children. And like I said, Joe and I love them so much, and we treasure them, and we respect them, and we honor them. Like, but screw that. It doesn't matter that I'm their mother. They just went over my head and sent them this, annual Halloween thing, like she always does. Like, nothing's wrong, just trying to brush everything under the carpet, like she always does, has always done. Just no accountability on her part. Let's just ignore the fact that I've treated you like garbage for your entire life, and I'm going to continue treating you like garbage. And it was just blatant disrespect. So anyway, that's my point that I'm trying to get to, is that narcissistic grandparents are going to be just as horrible and destructive to your children as they have been to you. And they will use your children to get to you. Like, what I've heard is that they will they'll turn your own kids against you to be abusive to you in the same way your narcissistic parent has been to you. That is so messed up. Like I said, like they haven't done enough damage to us, but they want to just keep it going. They're so malicious. These people are so malicious, and we'll never understand them because it's like trying to get in the mind of a serial killer or something like that. It's just beyond our scope of understanding. So I heard that, and like my 8-year-old told me that, that day that my narc mother came over here and attacked me with my toxic father, they took the kids to their pool, and she had the nerve to put it on my 8-year-old daughter, like, oh, it hurt my feelings that you didn't give me a birthday present. To my 8-year-old daughter. Yeah, that she did that. Like, no words. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. She has no bounds, no shame. She went to my 8-year-old daughter and tried to guilt trip her about a birthday present because, like I said, my husband and I have been trying to navigate our interactions with these people, and one of the things we decided this year was, first of all, holidays are going to be ours. We're going to do what we want instead of feeling obligated to them, like we have to include them or we have to do what they want to do. No. And the other thing, we were like, we're not giving them gifts anymore. It's like, it's all phony baloney stuff. It's all gift cards so she could go shopping. Like, no, I'm not fun. And like, whatever gifts we get, like, no, thank you. Like, we're good. We don't need anything from you. So there's that. What was I going to say? That was the other thing for our anniversary was early this month. And they sent a card, a Hallmark card, because she's good for that, loves that stuff, because it's phony as heck, and sent us a note inside that said, oh, we want to take you out to dinner. Instead of like sending a gift or anything, which again, like I said, I don't care. We don't need anything from them. But she went one time she sent me a gift card for my birthday, and that was too much for her. She's like, if she's not getting anything out of it, she doesn't put anything into it. So, this was like another opportunity for them to be like, we love you so much, we're so proud of you, like, here's a gift card for your anniversary, whatever, we love you, we miss you. Nope, it wasn't anything like that. It was like, oh, we'll take you out to, like, so you have to, be in contact with us. We need to be getting something out of this in order for us to give you something. It was like, all of these things are just reaffirming the fact that I need to get the heck away from them, protect myself, protect my family. So that's it in terms of like your narcissistic parents being grandparents. I'm totally confident in my decision to keep them the flip away from our beautiful children. They don't deserve to be in these children's lives because they're such good kids. They're so loving and they're so innocent. And like, they have the audacity to try to use them. Like I said, she took the opportunity to tell my daughter that her feelings were hurt that we didn't get her a birthday gift. Like, seriously. That was, there's a couple of things that if that's what my kids are telling me, imagine how much more there is that they haven't told me. Like, so I've learned that, like, narcissistic grandparents will, like, groom your children to turn against you. And I've read numerous accounts of people that have lost contact with their kids or, their kids go against them because of narcissistic grandparents. Like, these people have done enough damage. My friend said to me one time as well, this is my family. My husband and our beautiful children are my family. I've gone all this time in my life growing up with no family. I have no parent, and I'm coming to terms with that. I have no parents. I have no mother or father. They've never served as those nurturing, supportive people for me. So it's fine. I've got to, make peace with that and move forward. I'm so blessed, so blessed with this beautiful life and these amazing, incredible people in it. So if you have children or you're going to have children and you have narcissistic parents, keep them away. Keep them away. Your kids they deserve so much better. You deserve so much better too. So anyway, God bless you guys. We're down, but we're not out. We're learning about these twisted people and all the perverse, terrible tactics they use to hurt us, manipulate us. Anyway, God bless you. Drop me a thumbs up if you like this, a comment, subscribe to my channel. That would be awesome. Thanks, you guys. See ya.